Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video, I will talk about growing blue daze. Blue daze or dwarf morning glory is a beautiful flowering plant that has lovely little blue flowers. It is a perennial plant for the warm climates. In cooler climates, they can be grown as annuals. It is a low-growing plant that spreads, so they are great as ground covers. They have a dwarf nature and they spread horizontally, so they are very suitable for pots and hanging baskets. The flowers are very beautiful. They have a very rare blue color that is hard to find in a garden. And look how beautiful they look when they bloom. They will bloom almost all year round except the very cold winters. The silvery leaves and the blue flowers are a great combination that makes the plant extremely attractive. The flowers also attract a lot of pollinators in the garden. The blue daze is a very easy to grow plant. It does not need a lot of care. Just well-draining soil and bright sunlight will be enough for them to thrive. I had this plant for a long time in my garden and I rarely do anything other than regular watering, and you can see they're quite bushy and blooming well. Blue daze is a sun-loving plant, so you can give them 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight. In hot climates, you can also grow them in partial shade, but too much shade will make them stop flowering. So at least give them morning sun if you are growing them in balconies. Propagating blue daze from cutting is very easy. Just take some cuttings, about 4 to 6 inches long. You can use sand or soil. I have taken plain soil here. Just gently place your cuttings in the media. They root very easily, so you don't need to use any rooting hormone. Water them, keep them moist, put them in a bright area. They will develop roots very easily. After a month, here you can see the result. It is already blooming, and here you can see roots coming out. When you see roots coming out from the bottom, it means they are ready to be planted. This is how you can grow blue daze cuttings very easily. As for soil, use a well-draining soil. Average sandy soil is ideal for them. You don't even need to use highly fertile soil. You can mix some compost with your garden soil and that will be enough. Just make sure your pot has good drainage system. Feed them with a light liquid fertilizer every 15 days. In 1 or 2 months gap, you can add some slow-release fertilizer like bone meal and hornmeal. That will be enough. When it comes to watering, they like to be watered properly and regularly. They like moist soil, but not wet. So avoid overwatering and water when the topsoil gets dry. Maintain the moisture levels. Now these plants don't need deadheading, which is great. If your plant is old and out of shape, you can trim them in the springtime to encourage new growth. Pruning will keep your plant compact and bushy. You should also repot them after some time if you see they're getting too big and not flowering well. It is quite a pest-resistant plant. I have never faced any pest or disease in them, so that won't be a problem. That is all you need to do to grow blue daze. This is an absolutely beautiful plant. You can easily grow them in your garden. If you want a low-maintenance plant with pretty blooms, this one is a great plant for you. I'm sure you will enjoy growing them. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you next time. Bye!